So there's different kinds of negotiations that we're in. This is gonna start like me teaching a lot, but I'll tell you this. Okay, so there's different kinds of negotiations that we're in. We have the, what we call the win-lose negotiations. Like, there's $1, only one of us can have it, we're not gonna rip it in half. You're either gonna get it or I'm gonna get it, okay? And so one of us is gonna end up happy with it and the other person's not. Those are negotiations. And then you might say, well, if we could turn the dollar into 4 quarters, you take 50 cents and I take 50 cents, and isn't that better, right? Than you having all of it, I have nothing, and that's a compromise. That's what I'd use to say a compromise. There are other kinds of negotiations that we talk about as win-win, which is there's mutual benefit to be had if only we reframe the problem of what we're asking for, which is, well, Alison, why do you want $1? Right? Like, do you want $1 like because like you have no Kleenex and you're trying to blow your nose in it, or you want to purchase something? Well, what do you want to buy with that $1? You want to buy a candy bar? Oh, I need the $1, but oh, there's a candy bar in my bag that I wasn't going to eat. How about that? Well, okay, that's actually just as good for my purposes. It's introducing something else into the conversation. So in that sense, giving me 50 cents that doesn't allow me to buy a candy bar, and you have 50 cents that doesn't allow you to get whatever you want, is a loss, because it's not as good a solution as figuring out what I wanted. So the cliched story in negotiation is there's an orange and 2 sisters are fighting over it, and they can't figure out what to do, so like, well, you take half and I take half. And only after the fact they recognize that one sister wanted it because she wanted to make orange juice. So only the pulp was useful and the rind was garbage. And the other sister wanted to bake a cake. And so only the rind was useful and the pulp was garbage. And if we talked about that, there was a totally different way to solve that problem that we didn't uncover because we just compromised and split it 50-50. So the only time where I see compromise as a loss is if we just solve the problem that way from the get-go, rather than really explore what does each person really need out of this situation, and is there a way to get them what they need in a different position than what they came to the table asking for.